This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Blank Vegas, and as of this recording, I not too long ago just heard of the news that I'm pulling up now, where there's been another mass shooting in the United States. One teacher and 18 children are at least dead in a Texas elementary school shooting. An 18-year-old man opened fire in the elementary school. He, I believe, was a former resident. He went to high school in that area, from what some of the reports have said. And at least from the last thing I saw, there's no word on what the motivation was for his actions. I don't know if there's any motivation that needs to be said, or heard that matters, to be quite honest, because the shit is wrong and the shit is tiring. It's fucking tiring. Like, when are we going to fucking, actually take this shit serious? Like, we're literally fresh off of a shooting in Buffalo, New York, which, by the way, it's been what? About a week or so, and it's already out of the conversation anyway. Like, people have moved on to more silly shit and haven't taken this serious. And now this, another moment in which, in a few days, ain't nobody gonna take this shit serious either, because nobody's gonna seriously try to address the problem. They're gonna come out and they're gonna say the same thing as mental health, broken home, maybe, blah blah blah. Troubled young man. Um, you know, Prayers and sympathies for the families and all that. A couple of back and forths about how we need to do better with guns for about an hour or so, and then on to the next thing. Forget about it until the next shooting, and then start the cycle all over again. It's sad. It's very, very sad, and it's troubling. It's deflating for those of us who would like to just not hear this shit on a daily basis. It seems almost, it's crazy. And then the cynicism that you get towards people who want better gun control, better gun laws. The people who say shit like, if everybody would have carried in that grocery store, the killer wouldn't have gotten away with it. I guess now, if all the teachers carried, then the killer wouldn't have done anything. Devoid of the logic of whether or not they would have had time to get their gun out, whether or not they would have added to the chaos by causing a crossfire and potentially escalating the numbers of victims. With some of them being accidental deaths and things like that. It's sad. It is sickening, and I wish it would stop and it would go away. But it's just part of the culture. These kids are being taught shooter drills in school now, in elementary school, in all levels of school. Like, I was lucky enough to be born after the era when they used to have to do nuclear war drills. That was insane that the world was at that point. All we had were fire drills. Now, these kids have to know how to fucking take on an active shooter. Think about that, y'all. They have to have active shooter training and be prepared for that shit. And this is not in all schools across the nation, but a lot of schools have been adopting that as a part of, you know, the out of class curriculum for school. And it's dumb. It's sad and it's dumb. But it's not going to change anytime soon, is it? Yeah. That's the damnedest thing of it all. It's like the tools that are in place to do it, aren't able to be done because you have enough opposition that the wheels just keep spinning in the mud and nobody's getting out of the car to actually trying to fucking push it. And those who have maybe gotten out the car and try to push it don't have enough help pushing that car out of the mud. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think and I'll hit you later. It's your boy Black Makers in the Mount. Deuces.